Now, our guest today became a household name 30 years ago as Dr. Karl Kennedy in the iconic Australian soap Neighbours. Over the years, he's been at the heart of some unforgettable storylines, including the time he cheated on his wife, Susan. Neighbours, though, is sadly coming to an end after 40 years on our screens. I know. Here to tell us more, please welcome actor Alan Fletcher.
Good to see you.
I mean, I'm sure you've seen that clip a million times, and it's still, we're all do pin drop in here.
I'm so frightened every time I see Jackie. I think, don't yell at me, don't yell at me.
I mean, it was quite an iconic moment in Neighbours, wasn't it? Because also, I believe it had taken a little bit of dip in the ratings, and that storyline literally lifted the show back up.
It did. They took us out to lunch and they said, you're going to have an affair with Sarah. And Jackie and I were terrified because we loved working together so much. We thought, oh, this is going to be the end of our relationship and it'd be terrible. But it actually meant that we could get to another level of working together, getting scenes like that. Plus, it did elevate the ratings, yeah.
I mean, were you getting ladies hitting you around the head with their umbrellas in the supermarket?
I was getting a lot of ladies saying to me, you're a scoundrel, you're scum, you know, and all that sort of stuff. Yeah.
Something else that elevated the ratings was Janet Street Porter's
No question.
of course.
Be honest. Rate my appearance out of 10.
Oh, Janet, it's an 11, you know it. And I'm just so sad the show's ending and you can't come back.
Yeah, because I did go back and film something else, but I wasn't actually in the show, but I spent another whole day with you all, didn't I?
Yeah.
And I filmed it for this show, and it was really fantastic.
Yeah.
But I hadn't realised all the little rituals of being on the set. Didn't I pick up someone's handbag? When I was there before, probably this bypassed you. Someone said, oh, you touched so-and-so's handbag. No one's allowed to touch that.
Oh.
But when you're in a show like Neighbours for so many years...
Yes.
Do you ever have people you can't stand? Because
You said that like getting a reference.
I know, because I know. When you appeared to get on, you did to me, all of you, I thought, I bet you got your secret ones. And now it's coming to an end, Alan, you can tell me.
I can let it all out, can't I? I'm sorry, I'm so boring. I'm going to have to be perfectly honest. Neighbours was a huge family. And there were no stars. No one was top of the tree or bottom of the tree. We all just worked together. I mean, you probably had the same experience on shows you've been on yourself, where everyone is just a team.
Well, especially back in the day when we didn't have any alternatives. So the numbers, I mean, I remember it must have been just before you joined, because Mattie's 36 now. But I watched Neighbours twice a day when I was pregnant. I was obsessed. And in fact, the first time he started dancing was when the Neighbours theme tune came on, because he turned it so much in my tummy. And when I went to Australia, I was just obsessed. I was starstruck with anybody I met, because it was huge, wasn't it?
But sadly, coming to an end, not for the first time, but the second time. So it ended, and then it was picked up by Amazon, and we're like, great, it's back.
Yep.
And it's been about, what, 2 or 3 years?
Two and a bit years. The thing is, the first time it ended, I was absolutely gutted. I was gutted for the fans, I was gutted for the cast, the crew. Plus, we lost the best film and TV school Australia's got in Neighbours. You know, it trained so many people.
Yeah.
This time around, a little bit different. Amazon really elevated Neighbours. We rebuilt it from the ground up, you know, so the sets were better, the scripts, I think, were better. And not only that, the technical department changed. We had a completely revised filming, so to the extent where Neighbours has now been nominated for an Emmy for technical direction in the States. So, you know, the show was elevated to the level of almost any other show you watch. So this time round, as I leave the show, it's with satisfaction. I feel as though we've almost created the template for how a show like Neighbours should be made. So, yeah, I'm very proud of it.
I grew up with you. I used to rush home from school, and Scott and Charlene, and it launched Guy Pearce as well. I mean, you
Margot
Robbie.
Yeah.
But it's not the end for you. This is just the beginning.
Surely.
Of something new. Because whilst your character, Dr. Karl, was known as being a terrible musician, I'm sorry, you've almost actually, you know, put yourself in a bit of a situation, because you're now out on tour as a great musician. Indeed.
When I first started touring in a rock band back in 2005, people would come to see me and say, we thought it was going to be a train wreck. We assumed you couldn't play. But, of course, thankfully, my own music is a lot better than Dr. Karl's, and the fans are loving this tour. It's Americana.
So this is, back to school. This is your UK tour. So you've already done 34 dates in total. You've already done 19 of them, having a little break. Now you're going back out on the road.
Yep.
So what can people expect? What kind of music is it?
Well, it's full of folk, Americana, country music. I do a lot of comedy songs. I sing about my love of sleeping in and my love of lager and things like that.
I love that.
I love a song.
I do a lot of duets with my wife that are sort of funny.
Your real life
my
wife.
real life wife.
Because your real life wife actually is a TV presenter,
Yes,
broadcaster,
yes,
journalist. So had she always been into music?
She started playing the piano when she was very, very young. She's a lovely singer. Now if she's recording her own music and she's got that on tour and singing that on tour as well. So brilliant to work with her. We sing duets about love and so forth. I've also got some very poignant songs about my mum who's passed and how I'm still connected to her, and yeah, songs about love that I think are important.
Well, one of your songs about love, I gather, is where you say, you and your wife have been together a very long time, 35
years married, yeah.
And that you say almost that you have to work at love.
Yes.
You know, the initial love is wonderful,
Yep.
but then after that, you've got to keep working.
Totally. It's you know, I think all of us recognise that romantic love is something we all treasure. You know, we love that first rush of being in love. It doesn't last. No, it doesn't always last. So you need to work at it. So back to school is basically saying to people, maybe we do just need to go back to school to learn to love again.
Wow.
That's very poignant. That's very poignant.
Now, do you do any dancing on the show?
I can't dance. I'm two left feet. No.
See, your mate, Stefan, from Neighbours, is going to be in the next series.
He is going to be.
Really?
Yes. And you know what? I reckon he'll win it.
Do you? Is he good?
You heard it here first, folks.
I mean,
first
Stefan
prediction.
Dennis.
He's got the work ethic to win it, but also the audiences are going to fall in love with him.
Oh.
But have you ever seen him dance?
No.
His wife's a dancer, isn't she?
Yeah.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
that's... Actually, if your wife's a dancer, that's quite good, because you might be able to get a little bit of experience at home. Listen, we wish you all the best out in tour. You're going to the north of England and Scotland.
Yeah, we're sort of Birmingham up this time.
Right.
We've done the south, we've done Ireland, so we're heading up north.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
And
very
also,
exciting.
you've been working with a very good friend of ours, Tom, who was our
Tom
editor.
Sage?
Tommy, yeah.
Tom Sage.
Oh, what a wonderful guy. He's been such a stalwart at Neighbours, and
Yeah.
we miss
Well,
him.
he was a massive fan, so when we knew he'd got the job, we were very sad.
Head of
'cause
women, we called him,
Head of
didn't we?
women.
He looked
We were
after
very
us
sad
all.
'cause we lost him to you, but
Yes,
you're
yeah.
very good.
Alan,
Listen,
you don't think the curse of JSP worked, and that's
no.
my Neighbours ended?
Anyway, Janet, shush. That's it for today. That's it for
Yeah,
today.
enough about
Thank you
you,
very
Janet.
much to Alan Fletcher.